think we're live. So, hello everyone. Hey, I'm here today with Chaos, and we are going to be commentating for Tower Cult versus the Rainbow Collection. Chaos, do you have any predictions for the match? I know what they are, but chat needs to hear it too, I guess.
I think Spinnaker's going to do trampoline. He's going to barely tap the top right of his LT setup, and he's going to lose 20 minutes, and Rainbow Collection's going to thunder into the game and just destroy Tower Cult.
Okay. Strong start to the match. What is trampoline?
Trampoline is the exit where you use the TNT with the invulnerability exit to launch yourself up.
Okay.
Everybody thinks it's like says it's like the cool gamer exit, but personally, I think that water exit is very gamer and awesome, and the hate needs to stop.
Sounds good. Have we seen a successful trampoline so far in the tournament?
No. I don't think so. I think maybe balloons did, but I don't believe so. Looks like Pato looks like they're ahead, but Spinnaker did grab wood first, and this is objectively the better play to craft everything at the bottom of the temple instead of the top.
Why is that objectively the better play?
Because you could overlap crafting your wood into planks and into sticks. At the bottom as you blow up the TNT. Oh, Pato's doing TNT top left tempo. That's interesting. This is a strat I made a little while ago where you just blow up the temple and get the wool. It's kind of, I'm not sure why it was done here, seeing as you have shears, so it's like usually worse with usually way worse with shears, but I mean, it's all right.
As a 114 runner, I'm a huge fan of blowing things up. So I approve of that strategy, and I thank him for doing it.
Yeah, it looks like, I'd say that Spin's already ahead by like 30 seconds right now.
Okay. I mean, have either of them seen the lava yet? Can you tell, or does it seem like they're both gonna have to run into the desert?
I didn't see it myself, but I mean, I'm sure it's going to be obvious, right? So yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Also, another advantage of what Spin did is that Spin was able to get a shovel and get gravel earlier, so he was able to burn cows going to the trees, which is also another little nice save right here every time. So you don't have to like run back and forth. Yeah, it looks like Spin's getting a lot of extra chickens just in case. Personally, I'm a 20 arrow enjoyer. I don't need those arrows, but looks like certain members of the community need more. Oh, even more. Oh.
Okay. So, quick aside, for those of you in chat who don't know, Tower Cult, actually every member of their team is a 1.7 runner. But Max is going to be playing 114 and Teddy Ursa is playing 116. So even though we have Spinnaker here who might end up taking the win in 1.7, that could be an advantage later on for the other team just because Max and Teddy Ursa might not be as experienced in the versions they're playing in Relay. So we're gonna be looking forward to that later on in the tournament.
Max is a very experienced 115 player, second place, I think. And Teddy, I think Teddy's the weakest player out of their team. 308 enter into the floor. Oh my lord. I mean, I think he would agree, and everyone on his team would agree. But oh nice, pause lava. Yeah. So as you saw, like Spin entered at like 308 because it just took literally a perfect overworld route. Already in the good part, 330. So yeah, Pato's still getting food right now. Yeah, getting that wood in the overworld is such a nice, or getting wood before temple is such a nice thing to do.
How much do you think that probably Spinnaker's extra experience in this version was what allowed him to route the overworld better?
I mean, I think that it's just, yeah, I mean, the experience, it matters so much for overworld routing because, I mean, once you play like thousands of overworlds in this version, it becomes a lot easier to, just know like little nuances of what to do. Like right here, it saved Spin like a minute and 30 seconds in the overworld alone, just being able to route super fast. Because Peto didn't play this really bad, but Spin just played it so good. Like, oh, there's a
And
little
now we're seeing a little bit of a portal mayhem.
frogs incident.
But it looks like he's gonna have enough lava to finish it up, so that's good.
Yeah. Entering at 440. Spinnaker is already getting blazes right now. Also doing a lot of overlapping crafting stuff. Made a roof on this spawner, but also leave the 2 back blocks so the blazes can shoot over the spawner and stuff like that.
I mean, it seems like he's doing a great job so far. Like as we were both saying, I think the little things he's doing to overlap time, to change up his routing, like those definitely show how much experience he has with this version. So I'm just impressed at like the little time saves he's able to do early on in this run.
Yeah, I mean, 5-time world record holder, no sweat, right? I mean,
yeah. But then if you think about it, like imagine the pressure Peto is under in this match. He knows that the team he's playing against has that, as you said, 5-time world record holder. He knows that every single other member of their team is very decorated. And so I imagine it's a lot of pressure going first here, setting up his team for success or failure. So I wonder if that will have an impact on his mental throughout this run.
I mean, personally, like how I would get affected by it, whenever I play Spinnaker in ranked, I just throw. Looks like Peto actually doing one thing that's actually Spin didn't do that I think was a kind of a misplay. Going to the second spawner to get this spawn here. And just in general, it's a better spawner because you have like a roof above it. But yeah, Spinnaker already leaving here like 6, probably gonna be around 620. Gonna be able to push it to the ring, basically pre-craft everything. It's gonna be perfect. But yeah, basically perfectly played so far, other than maybe a little bit of a misplay on the Blaze because. But I mean, it's probably safer at the same time, so you know. Yeah, trade-offs.
I mean, part of me is thinking that Spinnaker kind of took a while in the Nether, even though he was able to do all those little like time saves with the Blaze fight. So I wonder if the rates are kind of bad, and I'm slightly worried that Peto is not going to have enough time to finish his tower before it's night. Do you have any concerns, or do you think it'll be fine?
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. Right now, I'm more concerned at the inventory management on Peto's side. The inventory is very, very bad right now, and it's gonna.
That's true.
Gonna be hard to like make sure you get everything in the right places and stuff.
I think a lot of people kind of underestimate how important inventory management is in all 3 versions. I mean, it's obviously very important in 1.14, but even in 1.16 and 1.7, like if your inventory is a mess, it's gonna take you like twice as long to find everything you need, and that's like little inefficiencies that you don't want in this kind of tournament.
Well, it's also just stress. Like it's a lot stressful to have a full inventory, like looking for something, and like having to think about like what to throw out when you're not overlapping and stuff like that. So yeah, Spin right now is probably looking for the stronghold with pie chart right now. I mean, I guess he's already at perfect chords with like this is so early to build tower, but this is round 1, so the seeds are going to be a lot easier than later rounds, and so Spin. Basically, he can't do anything. Spin's probably on a spike right now, gonna do a full pre-dig. Like, nearly nothing can go wrong here. A decent chance to hit the stronghold because tournament in the ring, probably on a spike. So we'll see.
I mean, if he's towering, like his tower hole is in the strongholds, I can't even imagine what that kind of advantage that gives him. You know, that's insane. Something you'd absolutely never see in any other version.
Yeah.
So what tower do you expect to see from the runners here? What difference does it make?
Spin's probably going to do LTV 5 with trampoline exit. And Peto's probably going to do OBT water exit, maybe with maybe elevator, possibly. But that's just my prediction. I mean, I really can't know for sure. Yeah, Peto going to leave barely on tower pace right here. Paid actor chicken. Yeah, I mean, Spin's like just taking his sweet time right now. That message just threw me off from. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, looks like just looking for tower terrain right now.
Yeah. And looks like Pato is starting to build his tower, so I mean, it looks like he'll have enough time to build it to me. Maybe he'll be like, 30 seconds behind, but with the RNG
Is
boost in this mod, it shouldn't be any issue.
Yeah, looks like my prediction's gonna be right. OBT elevator. Um, Spin's probably gonna do trampoline. Pato's probably like 40 seconds behind perfect tower pace right now. So that might be a little concerning. I mean, it's right. It's probably the best play to do elevator here because I mean you're going against Spinnaker, right? So it's scary.
And the elevator is kind of the safer option, correct?
Not if you're like not for the perfect like if you're like if you play perfectly, no.
Okay.
But for a less experienced runner, absolutely.
Okay.
Because
And
there's only a 5% chance it fails with a check, which I mean, you don't want to take that chance in a tournament, but against Spinnaker, it's a chance I think that is worth taking.
yes, although as I think I've mentioned in a previous match, like these matches are very long. It's not just the version that he's playing, it's not one and done. So setting himself up for success, even if it's slightly slower than Spinnaker, is better than like taking a chance, risking it, and then being 40 minutes behind, right? Because 10 minutes, yeah, that or 5 minutes, that's something his team can absolutely make up. But if he makes a mistake, has to reset, then well, I mean, it's a significant difference for the rest of his team.
Yeah, Spin's just on a perfect run right here. At the ladder, sub 11, with trampoline set up with the button. Like, he's fine. If anyone wants to know why Spin placed that button there, it's because Enderman can place sand as they're falling into your tower hole, and so there's a chance that it happened to Marco, where Enderman will just place a piece of sand on your TNT, and you're in bad shape if that happens. You have to do you have to force a leave with mob invulnerability exit to just get back down there to break that block, and then you have to somehow get back up. Like, you're just forced to leave your tower basically. So this button is an RSG shouldn't really do it because I mean it's only like a 1 in 200 chance that Enderman will place a block on your tower. But in a tournament, I think it's absolutely the correct play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Pato is doing right now. Just doing water exit. I guess hit a cave. So no. Still a sub 12 tower done though. So not bad. Spin has around 10 Endermen, I think, right now.
And as we were mentioning, like this data pack does boost pearl rates to about, I think it's 62.5%. So even though Pato is a little bit behind in his tower construction, he shouldn't have any issues getting enough pearls throughout the night. He'll probably just have a later exit.
Yeah. Ooh, Spin with a misplay there, falling off the tower before the Enderman went into the hole. It's small, but yeah. You really only can get Spinnaker on small things and not big things. Looks like
What?
LFT doing okay.
Yeah, what is this tower? Can you explain to me like the lava that's down there?
The lava's for killing spiders automatically as you do the tower. And also the reason that there's like those 2 blocks up to the left where that spider's standing on right now is for in the slab. It's because Endermen think they can get up onto that slab. Because whenever Enderman sees a slab, it thinks it's a full block, right? So it thinks it can like run all the way up that to get up to you, and so that's why it keeps running no matter what. And that's why the second extra block was placed there. But yeah, the lava's just there to kill Enderman. It's a lava fence tower V5. Because you have a fence underneath the lava, because whenever spiders run into that fence, they can't go as far in as if that was a normal block, because you get blocked by the fence. So it's less string burns.
With these like small tower variations, how much time would that actually save compared to what Pato is doing? Is this like a significant difference, or is it like 5 seconds on a world record pace run?
About 15 seconds. Getting auto strings very, 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 very nice. Sometimes you can just not get any spiders at all and have to do airless. It's on average, it's a very big time save. And also a little thing about LFT, Endermen don't run into each other as much on it. Where like I don't know if anyone's has seen it before, but when like two Endermen are coming in at the exact same time and they start pushing up against each other and they don't go into the hole. Whenever that happens, that doesn't happen on LFT because like that little wall acts as like a thing for it to hit and just go straight down, and so it probably saves like 1 second a tower, maybe more, doing that stuff, because there's other little time losses with LFT, because whenever the Enderman has to go around that that lava, it or go around the little lava setup, it can lose like tenths of a second. So
yeah. Well, thanks for the explanation. I imagine that Spinnaker at least is probably getting really close here to being able to exit. I think he got another 2 or 3 Endermen here. So, and Pato is checking his pearls. Yeah, I mean, I imagine we'll see tower exits here very soon. If not, do you think,
right now,
is this an exit from Spinnaker?
yeah, this is called 2RD exit, where you just go 2RD so no mobs spawn on the tower leave.
Yeah, okay, that's smart. And I guess we'll get to see if his trampoline is successful. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What? That's fine.
I've never seen that before, and that was shocking to me. I did not know what to expect, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, so what that is it's just you blow or you use spawn on vulnerability, like you have 3 seconds of it, right?
Yeah.
And it takes like 2.2 seconds to fall down the tower hole, and so you whenever you, and TNT takes 4 seconds to or 4 or 5 seconds to blow up whenever you light it. So it takes 1 second to respawn when you die, and so you have like 0.8 seconds of leeway to get down there with your invulnerability to get blown up without taking any damage, because you're still in your invincibility frames after your respawn.
So as I'm sure you know, like I think we've seen a failed trampoline exit in this tournament, and we've seen a lot of runners not even attempt it. So like, why would runners choose not to try this? Is there any like significant risk that they have to worry about?
It's just like the stress of it. Like it looks really, it looks a lot easier than it is.
Mhm.
And it's kind of stressful doing it because like it is very tight. The timing's very tight, even though it's not hard to do it. The timing's very, very tight, and if you walk the wrong direction, or as Marco did, just tap the side of your tower, you're in really bad shape.
Yeah.
So,
does it blow up your stuff if you do it wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's probably why a lot of people don't do it.
Yeah.
And Spinnaker's actually digging down. I think he only had like 1 minute of travel from his tower, maybe a little more. So he's in a very good position here. And Pato is now leaving. Looks like he has a few mobs to deal with, but hopefully nothing that he can't handle.
Yeah. Looks like Spin in the portal room, gonna enter the end here. Stronghold was like 200, 300 blocks away, I think. Pretty close. Ooh, friend Silverfish. Ooh, could Spin gotten the Thomas bug there? That was okay, whatever. Spin's infights are, super good, so I don't think. Oh my lord, that bed was tragic. Spin's infights are really good, so I doubt there's gonna be a DNF from him from this or anything. That bed was not ideal though. Only did like a little damage, but whatever. Yeah, it just looks like going for a lot of safer beds, not really elevating that much. Well, actually did elevate that first one, I think, but it just didn't get that great damage.
How difficult do you think this end is? I mean, it looks like there's a few tall towers, but lots of short ones as well.
This one's not that bad. Any like island that or this one's this is a weird one because it has a really tall like crystal in the center of the island, and that's kind of like yikes to look at, because I mean you can just take like a massive L there if you like, because you always want to be in the middle of the island so you can shoot all the crystals. Also, a nice completion here.
Sub 20, pretty clean.
Sub 19 here, pretty good.
I mean, the timer on the stream says 1914, so
I think it just started a little bit later, and also another load, another exit, and enter pauses. Looks like Max is starting up on the 114 seed now.
looks like Dark Oak right off the bat. I mean, all the 114 scenes we've seen so far in this tournament have been incredibly linear, so I'm sure it won't cause him too many issues. I think it's just a matter of whether he does small time saves like single Fletcher or double Fletcher, whether he uses boats, things like that.
I mean, Max is also like, I mean, incredibly good at this version. Second place. I mean, second place in 115. So I mean, Max knows what he's doing here. I'm sure Max is gonna do double Fletcher, like all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, looks like Pato is doing. See, this is what I'm talking about with this inventory management. It's probably lost like 30 seconds. Like it's brutal. And it looks like it's just grinding gravel standing still instead of doing it on the run, which is a pretty bad time loss.
Especially with those gold shovels, it's not actually a time loss to do it while he's running, is it?
Well, even with stone shovel, it's better to do it while running, right?
Yeah. But I imagine he's pretty much at the stronghold now if he's doing it here, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. This is going for a lot of arrows. Well, I mean, I guess 20 is not comfortable for some people, but I'm not sure how much flint Pato has right now. Yeah, this should be enough. Looks like over 30 arrows, so.
On the other hand, Max actually has 5 diamonds, so I wonder if we'll see any nether travel here.
No, absolutely. You're gonna see double travel here from Max. Max does have some pretty good backseaters in the.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd be very, very surprised if no double travel here. Looks like Pato hits. It's a one eye.
Have enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what's he waiting for? I was scared.
Counting?
Does he? Okay, he needs 6.
Oh, just okay. Whatever. A little nervous, understandable. Needs to, yeah, go ahead and sort the inventory, put all the beds in. Having a sorted hotbar obviously is like incredibly important for the gunfight, because I mean, you just, everything's like a 1 second. Oh god, this is gonna be very scary.
That is not good, because the dragon can charge you there, right?
Yeah. There's a mistake here. You're supposed to go 5 RDs so you can see if the dragons come again faster. Oh god. Okay.
Don't scare me like that.
That's terrifying. If I was Pato, I would immediately just like turn around and took the bow out. Like I would have just shot at nothing.
I would have preemptively jumped off. I knew I would die anyway. At least it's by my own hand.
Yeah. Oh, flip charge? No, definitely. Oh, maybe? Oh, this is yeah. Okay.
Not great damage, but at least, you know, he gets that initial charge. It's a little sketchy looking, so I'm glad he was able to get some damage.
Yeah, it's probably not worth a bed because it was like a 9 damage bed. It was like less than a crystal almost. So we'll see. This in island's not great, but I mean it's not that bad. It's pretty clean. Getting a charge here, goes for single elevated. I don't know if that was the right play, but did get a ton of damage. But yeah, that was a very scary single elevated. I think that was like a 70 bed. Dang, that did a lot.
And now Max is in the nether around 4 minutes, and he sees the fortress right away. So it should be pretty easy. Looks like he also has a shield, so we shouldn't see any issues there. I know some runners have chosen not to use shields in this tournament, and I'm always like, okay, well, you might as well just make one. You might as well just make one. It doesn't hurt you. It very much helps you, you know, especially with this massive exposed spawner.
Yeah. There's a certain teammate I have that didn't do it. Not gonna name names, but starts with a kind and ends with plays. Okay, gets a charge here. Doesn't. Oh wow, that's terrifying.
Shields are pointless if you're good until you're hiding behind your like little like set of, you know, sandstone or whatever with 17 blaze spawns, 1 bread left, and like half a heart. Okay, don't talk to me, Speed.
Oh. Max just almost had a blunder. I see.
Oof.
Looks like Pato's still in the end fight, trying to get a few more charges. Yeah, a lot of people that do one. Oh wow, 5-minute lag go crazy. But A lot of people that do 1-7 infights don't really know how. Oh, this is actually scary. 3 beds, like, oh man.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of damage to do with 3 beds.
Oh, it's super. It's very very possible. Okay, don't go for that. Don't. Oh no.
Uh, what were you
That
saying about
okay.
this being super possible?
It still is. It still is. But the beds have to be like crisp.
Yeah.
Okay, so get your bow out. Get your bow out. Do you have no arrows left? Oh no. This is doable. Very doable. Even with that, like as long as this next bed's good, it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm
That's a
kind of worried
charge.
about his health situation as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know he has plenty of food, but the regen in this version is so bad. I'm like, please eat, you
Okay,
know?
this isn't gonna kill. This is gonna kill you. Oh my god. Yeah, you. That bed would have killed Pato. On double elevated, if you stand to the right of the or left of the bed, the explosion just hits you. So that was horrifying. Like that. Like this is really bad. 1 bed, dragon's over half health. This is
Ugh.
really bad. You're gonna have to probably like. Okay, getting a charge here. Doesn't obviously doesn't go for it. It looks like yeah. Needs arrows.
How would you handle the situation? Would you just stay, try to get down all the towers and just manually do damage? Obviously, like you could use crystals as well. Or would
I
you
mean, like,
just die and like get beds and come back? Which do you think is the better play?
like if I was just like, are you saying like if I just got dropped into this situation, like 1 bed, like,
Yeah, yeah, like just randomly.
I would craft arrows and just shoot down all the crystals and actually I'd shoot all the crystals down but 1. So lucky that bed drops. That could have been like a death sentence almost.
Dragon's
Okay.
back to like 3/4 health. This is not a good situation.
Yeah, you just have to shoot. You just have to be accurate. Just take your time. Shoot down all the towers. You have to do it. Like if you don't, like you got to stop shooting the dragon. You don't have. Oh wow, 1 heart. Okay. You just have to dodge the dragon here. Like even if it charges you now, you can't shoot it. You have to dodge it. Okay. Like these. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not sure how much feathers we got left here, but this is a very bad scenario. Also, Max getting Obby right now.
In my opinion, this is a pretty clear example of tournament nerves because I'm sure, you know, a runner like Pato would be able to do this end fight under normal circumstances and would have better timing with the bed. But I mean, knowing who he's up against, as I was saying earlier, that's incredibly nerve-wracking. It's probably leading him to make these small mistakes out of nerves. We've seen a lot of end fight chokes in this tournament, so I'm really not holding it against him in any way. Like he's gonna do the best he can do. And besides that, it's not like it's not.
You gotta
terrible.
save these arrows, man. You gotta save these arrows. Like you like that. You only have 4 left now. 4 left. You cannot get any more. You just have to start. What you have to do now? Start swording the dragon down. Try to get double hits. Like anything you can do. Wait, what? Curry 5-head? I can't believe that worked. All right. No way, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, doing TNT is like impossible in 1-7 nearly. The only way you can do it is with like a flip charge, and it's like the setup's hilarious. So, okay. Wait. Oh.
What? Did that work?
No.
I can't tell.
Like you had to predict it. Sword, sword, sword. You just got to start swording the dragon down. There's
I mean,
no
it's
other way.
pretty low. I think this is doable.
Yeah. You can kill here with but doing TNT.
Okay.
I mean, maybe the delay. No, that didn't hit. It did like 1 damage. Okay, stop
think-
wasting. Ah, cannot. What are we doing here? Come on, stop blowing up the TNT. Just you got to sort it. You got to sort it, man. Got to sword.
Let's pay attention to the other run for a second. Oh, he got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice. Okay. That definitely. I was stressing out on his behalf, so I'm very glad that he's done with that run, and we can move on to Awa de Fructus. Do you know how much experience she has with this version? Are we gonna see a really clean run here?
I don't believe. I'm not sure how experienced. I've never heard of them before, so I'm not sure if they're very experienced in 114, but definitely could be. But that infight was so Yeah, in that scenario, it's definitely better just to just sword the dragon down because I mean, that TNT, like it's so not unlikely for that to work. But yeah, because you can get 14 damage a sword hit, 14 damage a charge with a sword hit if you double headshot with your sword. So yeah, over to 114 now. This is your version, not mine. So go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'm the pro now. I can explain to you how boat trading works. Probably not, but I can try. Well, it looks like Max is doing his Dark Oak explosions now. My slight concern here is I think he's pretty far away from the village at this point, but I think he's done all of his TNT, so he shouldn't have any issues running back before the trading window starts. I believe he's already slept, just given the time and the fact that it's still light out. And he's not actually too far, so there shouldn't be any issues. He's definitely going to hit it just about perfectly with the trading window. And just so you know, if you don't know this in chat, you need about 5.5 to 6 stacks of wood to be able to finish your trades. And it looks like he has easily that much in his inventory, so I'm not worried about it.
Max probably isn't going to do 4 Fletchers, just crafting it because it's inventory and stuff.
Yeah.
4 Fletchers is a little excessive.
I mean, I would be surprised if there's even that many villagers like readily accessible.
It's a desert village, of course there is. There's just a million in desert villages. Not gonna do boat. It looks like that's a max play, I guess. I don't know.
Although with how, I don't know. I feel like it's almost okay because I think he is doing 3 Fletchers here, so he probably shouldn't have too many issues. Also, I just would like to say I'm so appreciative of how clean his inventory is right now. That is really like making my viewing experience enjoyable.
Yeah, in this version, I mean, obviously in this version, you have to keep your inventory like very, very clean. You do not want to do any of that goofy stuff.
Okay, there comes the boat. We're just about at the time where the villagers will start restocking, so he's really just gonna have about the optimal leave here. And
the only only minor misplay I'm seeing is that probably could go do some cycle trades on some of the other villagers that just don't have a job. Go look for them because I mean you're just doing nothing right now, right? So also probably needs to move this Fletcher table. Actually, yeah, needs to move one of the Fletcher tables. Yeah, see, there's a villager like right over there. Why not just go quickly drop a Fletcher, you know?
Looks like his villagers are restocking now, so it shouldn't be an issue. And Awada Fructus, she is now routing the village. Looks like she also chose to go for an diamond pickaxe, so she might do nether travel as well. Getting some hay bales, and I think she already killed the golem, so we're in a good situation here.
Yeah. Pretty decent overall. I mean, Max is, you know, like Tower Cult's like way ahead right now, right? So
yeah, but I don't know. I still want to appreciate her run as she does it, even if you know it probably won't make up the time that they need to.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance Tower Cult just gets tournament record here.
Well, it really depends on Teddy, because as you were mentioning earlier, he probably is the least experienced runner on the team in his version. So that, you know, a 15-minute time versus a 12-minute time could make all the difference in a tournament record. And so that could be an issue we're running into if that's really what they're going for here.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it's just gonna be it because this is a double travel classic seed. Even though like double travel classic seeds aren't particularly fast compared to Ocean, it's still gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, and there only have been 2 1.15 Ocean seeds in the tournament. So, and I don't think either of them were like incredibly fast. So he definitely is competitive.
Oh, it's built in. Aw. Probably just gonna go over the top. Okay. Wait, it's built in everywhere. This is depressing.
I'm optimistic. I also have about like like a 300 whatever bit rate, so I can't really see that well.
Yeah, it's just built in everywhere right now. Nowhere to go. Maybe go over the top here, maybe?
Oh yeah. It looks pretty open, at least for a while up here.
Bitrate's like
Although,
1 right now. So
yeah, he does have a diamond pickaxe, so digging shouldn't be too slow. Maybe he can do like trapdoor and put it down to 1 block so he doesn't have to dig 2. This is slightly painful to watch.
Imagine Max gets lavaed here, then just doesn't catch it in time and burns. That'd be crazy.
All of the stuff is destroyed and suddenly Rainbow Collection is back in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible because Max is like not standing far back. I don't like this. I don't know, like if there's lava like in one of those blocks. I mean, I guess he's doing it safe, but like I would never mind like with face like touching the blocks like this. Oh God.
Meanwhile, Awa is fighting some blazes. It looks like she is going for my significantly shit on option of no shields, but I guess the diamond sword will make it slightly easier. But only like 15 food and no shield is like that could be pretty bad pretty quickly. So I'm not loving this.
As a 1.7 player, I agree with this decision. We don't have shields. Well, you know, 114 players have it so good with their shields. I'll have you know, back in my day, we didn't have shields. Looks like Max is digging down to cords right now. Did go really high for this, so.
Yeah. I do like that he's staircasing though. I was scared he was gonna dig straight down. That would have been horrific.
Yeah. Dig straight down into lava, clueless.
Then he fully just has to reset.
Oh, another fort.
Yeah, second fortress. Interesting. That open terrain will make it a little easier.
Yeah, maybe a few extra blocks this way, but not that far, yeah.
I almost feel like this digging has caused it to be a time loss to do double travel.
I don't think so, but I mean, it's definitely not great.
Tournament record is slipping away between his fingertips.
The thing is, like on classic seeds, it's just so much harder to get a tournament record on classic because it's just slow. So,
although as I said, most seeds played have been classic, so yeah. It's not like there's it's not like half and half at this point.
Yeah.
Later in the tournament, I mean, as we see more 115 played, probably later on, it'll be a little faster. But at this point, it's not incredibly difficult with classic. For these teams, do you think that getting tournament record in their matches is as important to them as winning the match, or do you think it's just like an added bonus? Is this something they're actively going for?
Whenever I played, I never think. I just, my only goal is to play as good as I can play.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only goal. I don't care about tournament record. I just care about winning. I don't care if we win by 30 minutes or 1 second. Winning is winning. So.
That's true. Although, hopefully by more than 1 second, because I hate retiming.
Yeah.
And Max is finally in the stronghold here, finds the portal room. At 1830, so sub 20 here is also still possible. Potentially not likely. No safety bet or anything, which is fine.
Hey, yo, Max hits that 0 on everything. Hit that 0. Oh, not going for 0, me sleeping. Honk shoe.
Me.
Oh yeah, this is interesting. Mining the pillar for the obsidian.
Honestly, I respect that. I hate waterlogged so much. I respect this play.
Yeah, it's fine. The only thing is that like, maybe like east-west perch, that would have been a un-4 unite. Also going for the double here. Yeah. Man, come on, Max. You're gonna let your time get beat by the 1-7 player? Shaking my head. Isn't it crazy like how the average 1-7 time is faster than the average 114 time now?
Yeah, I think that's really crazy. I mean, I don't know if I've been around as long as you, but I've been around since like the early days, right? And
Yeah.
it's crazy seeing how it's gone from like whatever 30-minute world record to like what is it now, like 18 minutes?
16:38.
That's crazy to me. Like that's insane.
I'm pretty sure that's faster than classic world record.
I think so
Actually, no,
too.
Ontricus. I think Ontricus, or in one. I think Ontricus cooked sub 15 up, but I think in 114 itself, I don't think there's a faster run in 114.
Mhm. What isn't wrong with Waterlog? Based Tom take in chat.
Oh,
Pretty
it's like going
clean
for the one cycle. Enjoy the one cycle, everybody. Enjoy the 6-bed. Come on, Max. SMH. 6 beds.
Me 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 me. I think Awada Fructus not quite as ahead on pace as Max was. Probably gonna sleep here pretty soon instead of blowing up a few trees before sleeping. But even then, she will have 2 minutes to blow up trees in the morning. So I'm not concerned about like having to start trading late or anything like that. And Teddy starting 116 looks like a pretty clean shipwreck seed here. I think he's not prepared for. Got a few suspicious stews, but nothing else food-wise from what I can see.
Yeah.
But lots of blocks right off the bat here, so that's useful.
Looks like I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very I know a lot more about 114 and 17 than 116, so you're gonna have to carry this time.
Okay, I'm gonna start making up Bastion route names.
So you got the T-Wags Mega Juicer side down dip route.
Yeah, that's my favorite route. Okay, interesting. Awa de Fructus is not elevating TNT for some of these explosions. I'm not a fan of that. And also they're going for a 2-tree explosion instead of 3. I think she'll still be fine because this is a very, very good Dark Oak Forest, but it's still not quite the absolute optimal explosions.
Yeah. Look, guys, back in my day, 116 wasn't even a category. Back in my day, okay? I don't want to hear this. Blasphemy.
Pretty
29.
easy magma ravine entry. Nothing difficult here so far. If I remember correctly, this is a pretty low difficulty seed on the ranking, so he shouldn't have any issues. And spawning right next to the fortress in a warp forest biome. So Fortress First is an option here, although I feel like it's very unlikely that either runner will choose to do that, given how close the Bastion probably is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Uh-huh. Looks like there's a fortress with blazes in it.
Genius commentary. Did not ask for more. Awa dealing with some skeletons here. I'm not sure how many TNT she has left, but it probably some, because I haven't seen, 9 explosions. Teddy entering the Bastion here. It's treasure, so we're gonna see the Ninja Brain Dowski double triple dip route in treasure. And
I mean, I know you're lying. I know the name of route, so you're not getting me with this one.
I think the fact that I said double and triple and dip was kind of what.
And Dowski.
Yeah. Although, okay, to be fair, Dowski route was a thing for a different Bastion. And that's the only route that I know personally. So I just said that.
Oh. I think I'm correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think this is top right boomer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is top right boomer. I don't know the names very well, but I'm trying my best, gamers. Top right boomer, okay. Teddy doing all right now.
Yeah. No issues so far. He's on good health, has some bread now, so that shouldn't be an issue. I don't even think he's taken any damage in this Bastion, which is pretty impressive. Um, but he does not seem to have that many pigs, which could cause a slight issue just for like optimal timing. But however, Elrichi will face the same problem in that version, so I'm not too concerned about it like setting him behind or anything.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, assuming we even get to see the 116 player run for them, Teddy's looking like it's going to go pretty fast.
I mean, it's always sad to see when
Yeah.
one team doesn't get to play a version, so I'm not hoping for that by any means. It is possible, but I don't even want to like jinx it, you know?
Yeah.
Inventory management here by Ala de Fructus is not quite as strong as Max's was, and also struggling to find villagers all nearby. But I think, you know, she still should be able to finish the trades in decent time, and I think she's also going for another travel, if I'm not wrong. So that could be a time save, but given the terrain, could also be a nightmare for her.
You know, honestly, I'm a Ninja Brain route type of guy, okay? There. You know, Lava Brain, Ninja Brain, those are the juicers right there.
I think I know what those are. So I'll take it.
Boo! Boo!
I personally like the route Teddy Ursa is doing because it's making me feel like I personally could do it without dying, and that is a good feeling. But I think, is he leaving here? Yeah, okay, he's leaving. I was scared that he was going for like extra gold from bottom treasure. I think I was watching something the other day where someone had to do that, and it was just stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, T-Wag's route's pretty cool too. You know, since I'm like forced against my will to like, you know, 1-7 players, sometimes there's no 1-7 player live, so I'm forced against my will to watch 116.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so I've learned a thing or two from Meeby. Meeby's a great teacher, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks like all his trades are going okay. The inventory is really stressing me out. I can't tell how much of anything she has left. But at least she has unlocked pearls at this point, so that's not an issue. I always, as an organizer, I always get slightly concerned that one of the runners doesn't have the data pack properly and we're gonna have to like restart the match. So I just always like to see that they don't get 1/3'd.
I think they should give a seed where you get 1/3'd and you have to do backup, you know, the backup Insomniac double thing. That would be, yeah, where you do two, what do you call it? You do two, troll seed. Where you do two clerics and you can, if you get 1/30, you can go to the other one and still get stuff. Does it work in 114?
Yeah.
Aww.
And she's chopping wood now, which is not what you'd like to see in these, especially not in Dark Oak Seeds, where it's quite easy to get all the wood you need. For those of you in chat who don't know, in general, it's easier to get enough wood from Dark Oak, and the way to optimize those explosions is try to elevate your TNT at least 2 blocks off the ground with non-blast resistant blocks, and then the other way is try your best to go for groupings of 3 trees instead of 2. If you do those 2 things, you can probably get all of the wood you need in like 7, maybe 8 TNT, and it's a lot easier. But I think she just had a few misplaced explosions, and that led to having to do a little chopping.
Yeah. Let's see here. Teddy is about to do some juicer measurements right here as the one.
What?
What?
Did you see it went like fully like horizontal? That was weird.
Based zoom macro.
Wow, they ate in like perfect sync there. That was impressive to me. Did you see that?
Oh my god, they're doing it again. Holy. It's interesting. You know, maybe they're on the same pace. Or if for anyone in chat that doesn't know, both players are on 116 right now.
And Awa just chose to do 116 Classic for some reason.
116 Classic, you know.
Not even Classic, like, because Classic was just,
Yeah.
mining gold. But I think you're right about tournament record pace. I think we currently have like a 53 minutes something as tournament record. If Teddy has a clean end game here with no issues in the ends, it's likely that they'll get it. Although if he has to mine a lot here, it's not looking good.
All right. Anyone in chat? Here's a trivia question. What was the first recorded 1.7 world record? And who got it? This one, I'll give you the time. It was in 2011.
Was it like, I want to say like 2 hours something, but I don't know.
No and no. It's not Taro Kitchen. It is a runner that not a lot of people have heard of, but this is the first world record holder ever in Minecraft. The first recorded, anyway. First recorded
We
world
need to
record.
study our history. Okay.
No, Ultimate.
Teddy is now in the stronghold doing some preemptive, although I'm not sure he's at the starter staircase. Okay, no. Yeah, he is. That's not an issue.
Oh, it was in 2011. It was 2012. Very early 2012. First month of the year. Not
The real
Illumina, not
question
Pseudo Sorcerer.
Is why do you know this off the top of your head? Like,
it's just because I've
Chaos
studied.
has read the scrolls.
Yeah, I've read the scrolls. It was Doya. You are correct, Calvin. Congratulations. Can someone guess what the time is? Well, I guess not guess, but
1 hour, 47 minutes, and 17 seconds.
No. 3 hours and 53 minutes.
Yeah. Bro was taking his time.
Yeah, but, guys, that's where all of these speedruns that you're watching, that's where it is. That was the original. That was the original.
Looks like Teddy's preemptive didn't work because I think he went the direction it took him and didn't find anything. So we're gonna have to see some full stronghold navigation here, chat. This is some boomer shit
Big
right
orange.
now.
Big orange. Big orange never fails.
What is the big orange? Oh,
Big
okay, well, we
orange.
found it.
It's when you look at your pie chart and you go in the direction with the big orange.
Okay, I got it.
Big orange is so good.
What?
You, Samuel.
Oh, I didn't realize he death reset, and I thought he just died to Silverfish. And oh my god, you look away for 3 seconds and you get a heart attack.
Yeah. It's not tourney record now. True, so true. As normal, Teddy Ursa just throws SMH.
The end of the tournament, we should have every team play the same set of 3 seeds and see who does the best. That's the real winner.
Any team with Spinnaker.
Meanwhile, Awada Fructus is still mining through to her portal cores. I feel like because she did not find the terrain that Max found, this actually might be slower than just running to the strongholds. I'm not really sure, but it's not looking good.
I'll do that at the end of the match, don't worry. Also, they haven't won yet. You need to calm down. What if Teddy throws the one cycle, jumps up, gets exploded by a bed, then whenever going back, can't find the end portal because it got destroyed by like a, you know, like the bug that can destroy bedrock. You would destroy like an end frame with that, right? Now you can't enter the end. Actually, I'm pretty sure that all the end port frames are there. Just so you, like, it got like manually all 9 of them removed. You know. Come on, chat. Use your head.
This dragon is not cooperating. Purchase
Yeah.
can take 17 minutes, and Rainbow Collection will catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, combined time and for like tournament record and all matches are done by RTA unless a retime is needed. So that's yeah, it's not IGT. And it looks like Teddy Ursa is gonna finish it out here, so we can officially say that the Tower Cult will be our winners for this match. We will probably get hopefully all 6 of the runners in here for a post-match interview pretty soon. But until then, what were your thoughts, Chaos?
Congratulations to Tower Cult for winning this round. They went in and they conquered the tournament, and they did everything they needed to do to win.
True. I agree wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. Oh. Sad fact.
I don't know if that was audible to the stream, but our restreamer Merp just said, Chaos, if you do that again, I'm muting you. And I think that was a very, very strong, good opinion. Okay.
I can't even talk in my normal voice without getting like people yelling at me. That's crazy.
Deserved. Okay, it looks like we have some runners coming in here for the post-match interview, so I'll drag them in. Hello, everyone.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Chat. Spin, you played your overworld so good, Spin. I think I like lost. Like I'm gonna cry.
Thanks, Chaos.
Great.
There's
Okay, it looks like Max is gonna be no miking, so I can read it off for him when he talks.
No Max
Winning
voice
team,
reveal.
congratulations. How do you guys feel?
It's pretty good. I think we all played pretty good. We all
Yeah.
did well.
Yeah, we had clean runs. Good seeds for the most part.
Max says good, but we got rolled on some parts. I mean, I personally, I didn't see any getting rolled. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Don't worry about it. It's just Max. Just how he is, you know.
Okay. So let's start with 1-7. What were your guys' thoughts on the seed?
I need more bets.
Okay.
yeah.
This it was good. Yeah, like for some reason I played the whole game in hard and I didn't realize until the end fight.
Mhm.
Aside from that, yeah, it was fun. Very nice raids, really. Overall.
Yeah.
Glad you liked it. What about you, Spin?
Any
Yeah.
thoughts?
I like the seed a lot. I mean, it was really fast. Like, I left Nether low 6 or something, and then I just had so much time. But I didn't push to the stronghold because I didn't trust the seed finders. I thought I would get punished if I pushed farther west. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna tower here, do like a full pre-dig. But yeah, seed was cool. Just got bad spawn, so it wasn't that fast. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't seem like good of a terrain really to build the tower, but overall, yeah. I think
Yeah,
I got like
yeah.
a 6-1 at one point, but yeah.
I was yeah, Spin almost saved 1 minute in the overworld to getting the wood before going into the temple, so I was able to cook food back to the trees and stuff, which saved
Yeah,
a ton of
I thought about doing that, but like, yeah, my head went temple first, so
Also, really, Nether. I think Spin entered the Nether at like 307, 308.
Yeah, 307.
yeah, I entered at like 4 something. I don't know.
415.
Fair enough. he knows the run better
Knows
than I
the
do.
exact time. Bro has receipts.
Yeah. I was just the differences. Like, I think the only misplay that Spin made in that entire run was not going to the second spawner, just staying in the first spawner. It was safer, so I mean, but I think it would have been faster to also grab the second spawner.
Yeah, the reason why I went to the second one as well was because I saw like it had the back wall, so it would be
Yeah, it was
easier
close.
to do the blaze fight.
Yeah. But in general, Spin played that seed pretty well. It was Spin was at ladder at like 1058 with like everything, like trampoline setup and everything. It was basically perfect, other than not pushing right. So
Yeah, I thought about doing elevator but I heard like spiders right next to me, so I thought maybe there's a cave. So I decided to not do that.
Yeah, you can test. You can always throw an item in there and just test if it works. Because if it works on a test, it's gonna work again, unless like something gets stolen, like a dirt block. So that can happen with no caves anyway. So if you're gonna take the risk, you can always. It's like 5% for it to just take the dirt block. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, let's move on to 114. What did you guys think of the scene?
I think I played decent. I really like roofed forest seats, so that was nice.
Mhm.
And then the nether was really scuffed. The nether trouble, I mean, to Stronghold. It was all caved, so I think I lost a lot of time there. And then I almost died in lava, but I got like extremely lucky. I don't know if I have much more thoughts. I had to mine a little bit of wood with my axe.
Mhm.
So I don't know if maybe I missed an explosion or maybe my explosions were bad. I think I missed an explosion maybe. But yeah, that lost time, definitely.
Yeah. Max says pretty good besides the nether terrain. I don't know if it was faster to land travel. Sub 14 village leave juice. Yeah, that was also something I noticed, is that with the nether terrain having to dig that much, it almost seemed faster to me to just do land travel. So, I mean, obviously you guys couldn't have known that when you were mining out the obsidian, but I don't know. At a certain point, I was like, just turn around. Just go back through your portal.
I thought that's what Max was gonna do. To be honest, whenever I saw it, but yeah, I think once you commit to something like that, it's really hard to even like. I think it was
Yeah,
probably still the
absolutely.
right play to go like through the wall, because I'm pretty sure if you're like in a 1x1, it's still faster to dig like straight, right, than just like run 8 blocks versus 1. You have to eat more, etc., etc. So I think it's still better to go through the nether there.
I mean, it probably was, but at the same time, I didn't necessarily enjoy the digging stream, so I would have probably preferred a running stream.
Yeah.
Max says, I realized in the end I had no crafting table or no wood, had to mine an obby. There was a way in the fortress where I would have had to only dig like 30 blocks, but I didn't see it. I did not realize that you were out of stuff in the end, but I thought mining the obby was a good play personally, and it didn't cause you any issues, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to move on to 116? At least Teddy can tell us a bit about his experience.
Yeah, I thought the sea was pretty alright. I was kind of nervous at the treasure room because I was trading a lot of gold blocks and I only had 1 fire res, so I thought that was kind of an issue, but I just went because I traded all the gold. I just had to go. But yeah, the sea was pretty alright. I had to dig through a wall as well, but I'm not sure if that was just my fault or whatever. But yeah, digging is not very fun, but I made it through it. It was a pretty alright seed. I think it was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't cause any issues. Do you think it was ever an option for you to play Fortress first after just seeing that right upon entry, or were you just automatically set on going to the Bastion?
Yeah, I mean, I even like I have the same mindset in rank. Like even if I spawn in the fort, like if I just go to the Bastion first, it makes the Blaze fight easier. And also if I only get 10 obby, like my portal is right there in the fort, so it would have been really easy to do home portal. So I feel like Bastion first is just the play.
Yeah, definitely. Does anyone have any final thoughts?
I'm glad neither Pato and I died, at least.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Pero I was like
I
crying.
think that was good.
I
was
just want
crying.
to know one thing. Chaos, what did you think about my end fight?
I think that you went for a lot of beds you shouldn't have went for. I think a lot of them were just like kind of bad. Like going for like you haven't learned how to do flip beds, so I think it's just better to just not to just eat the charge, get the next one. And whenever you're like in an infight like that where all the crystals are down and the dragon's at like 1/4 health, don't do your TNT like that. Just use your sword and just like hit it in the head over and over again.
What do you mean?
I mean, it worked.
managed it.
Hey, it worked. But but it's way safer just to sort it down. You had the food, you had the diamond sword, you had everything.
Is it quicker?
I think it would have been around the same speed. You got like 4 charges back to back there. Teddy, if you're gonna talk shit, talk it in the voice chat.
Listen, man, I just gotta call you out for hating. I feel like this hating is kind of uncalled for right now. You know? It clearly worked out for him. I don't know. I feel like this is uncalled for.
The TNT it worked, right? But I think next time you should just go for the sword.
Nah.
Eh.
Okay.
Well, on that note, I think we're just about ready to end it off and raid someone. So thank you everyone in chat for being here. I think we have another match in about 3 or 4 hours, I think. So be
Go
sure to
Sam
be there
Dow.
for that.
Let's go, Sam. Let's go, Sam.
GG's.
Is Sam Dow live? Oh god.
No.
Okay. Well, thank you participants. Congratulations again to the Tower Cult, and we'll see the Rainbow Collection down in the lower bracket, so no eliminations yet. It was great to watch you all play. And yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, I'll play.
You'll get to play this time.
GG's.
GG's.
Yes.
Thanks for commentating, restreaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Dude, I was dying.
the Rainbow Collective will win its time.
Absolutely. I think.
Alright, we'll see you in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
sounds
through
good.
me first. You gotta go through me first.
Wait, are we actually facing you guys?
If we go to the losers bracket, probably. I mean, see, I think that we're like my team's probably gonna go to the losers bracket round 4. So I'm not sure if you guys are still in like the bracket, we may go against each other because
Oh,
I have a
just
feeling
need
that
to-
this Tower Cult team is gonna do pretty well. Probably gonna cook pretty hard. So yeah.
nah, they lose 2 in a row now. I just need to play faster. That's it.
Spin, your overworld made me like so happy because the routing was like so good. It was actually
It's just
crazy.
like so linear.
Yeah,
Just go temple, back to swamp trees, the juice swamp leaves. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
Ultimate Gamer Guy has a whole video on that.
Oh yeah.
Ultimate has a whole video on that.
Battle's time having to go back to get gravel to then kill the cows. So, yeah.
Yeah, getting the gravel on the way, pretty good. Yeah, I'll see you guys. See you guys later, chat.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.